Hello everyone! Happy Monday! What's up? I hope everyone's doing well. I'm so excited to start the week now. I felt like I was just recuperating all weekend and sitting on the couch. That's not true. I was actually quite busy Saturday, but because I was so busy on Saturday, I did not feel great on Sunday. So I'm excited to have the week start over. So yeah, with that, my plans for the day are just to jump into Morpho. I'm running a little bit later than I thought because I have more energy than I normally do on a Monday, and I just keep doing things I'm not supposed to. You ever run around the house and like, I know I don't have ADHD, but you ever like run around and I feel like I do because I see like dirty dishes in the sink and I'm like, oh yeah, I got the energy to do that. I feel like doing the dishes. Let's just go and do the dishes then. Or you feel like, oh, you know what? I needed to do my laundry in a few days. I'm just going to do it now. I got the energy to do it. And so I've just been running around doing all these like sporadic chores that I didn't plan to do today, but now I am, which is why I'm late. So here we are. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with our anatomy studies. Okay, here we are, iPad. Sick. This is what we did last time. If you're new here, I don't know if you are or not, but if you are new here, you can use !studies in the chat to find the book we're studying from. They're called the Morpho books or the Morpho series. They're awesome. You're joining me on an artist's journey to learn construction and how to draw without reference. Manic compulsions to do chores are the only way I do chores. Oh, for sure, Jack. Also, hello, happy Monday. Unless they're scheduled in to a regular routine. Yeah. I find that the older I've gotten, I am a very routine-oriented individual. But I have found, like, I don't know what this is. The older I get, it's still like pulling teeth for me. Particularly laundry. Laundry is my least favorite thing to do. Yeah, just I don't know what that is for me. So laundry is something I have to like wait until I feel like it, and then yeah, I get that manic compulsion. Like, this is the moment. And then I'm going on a vacation later this week. So I'm at that point where I have to do laundry to get packed. You know what I mean? Like, all my clothes are dirty. And I need to take a different wardrobe with me. So I had to do the laundry. I'm glad I felt like doing it today. Okay. But yeah, so a little late, but Sunday is laundry day for me. Every Sunday, no matter what. Otherwise, I'd have a big pile of clean enoughs for weeks. Listen, Jack, you're calling me out. That's exactly what I do. It's bad. I should probably schedule a laundry day. That would be good for me. My husband's probably watching this, giggling to himself because of how much he makes fun of my laundry habits. Because in real life, for the most part, I'm so type A. Like, I'm so just saying what works for me. No, listen, it's so bad. I know it's a problem. I'm such a, yeah, Alex, I know you're there listening. I know my laundry habits are a problem. He makes fun of me because I'm so type A with everything else in life. Like, I'm over here, I'm the girl that has like a bullet journal and a planner because everything has to be planned out. Everything's got to be written in, penciled in, this or that. I'm not great with spontaneity with friends, but like, I try, you know. But it's definitely not the easiest thing for me. And then you throw laundry in the equation, you think it's a different person. And he makes fun of me for it because he's like, this is the only part of your life that you're like this. And he's like, why? Why are you like this with laundry and nothing else? I couldn't tell you. I honestly couldn't tell you. His weakness is dishes, though. And I'm convinced that everyone's got a weakness somewhere. Everyone's got a chore they don't like to do, and it's just tough. No one wants to do it. For me, laundry. Bar none. But yeah, outside of that, I am glad I'm having these manic compulsions right now. Because, as I said, stuff needs to get done before I leave. So that's good. Okay, how would this... Yeah, kind of come around this way? Okay. Forgot, I have to think also very consciously when I do these. But yeah, very glad I got the manic compulsions. I'd rather be doing it now than at the last minute, right before I left, you know? Because that's never fun. I'm also glad, like, I didn't think I would have the energy to do stuff like this today. Because, yesterday I just rested all day because I was so tired from Saturday. Saturday I went to a barbecue festival. And, that was fun. Super hot, though. We spent the whole day in the sun. In the Florida sun, it's like 90 degrees lately. Today's actually a little cooler, which is awesome. But, yeah, it's been like 90 degrees lately. It's tough. Tough times. Especially for a pale redhead like myself. And I think being out in the sun for that long, even with sunscreen, was maybe not the best. Can't you get like... I forget what it's called. Is it called like sun poisoning or something like that? Oh god, 90? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad here. What happens at a barbecue festival? So my dad, we went with my dad. He's super into barbecuing as like a hobby, which I've learned a lot about through him. It's like, it's basically cooking as a hobby, but there's also like competitions and stuff. So it's not like barbecue restaurants per se. It's like a whole bunch of people, like my dad, like maybe it's a person or maybe a small team or family, and they have like these small, I don't even want to say businesses because they're not necessarily businesses like they can be, but they're just like people, brands, I guess. They'll have all these names like Big Bear Barbecue, or like my dad is like Mr. Red's Barbecue Pit. And they're all like these little entities, and they go and they like compete and they cook barbecue, whether it's like brisket or like pulled pork, stuff like that. Some of them have really unique dishes. Like one was a Florida-based barbecuer, and they had gator barbecue. They had like gator ribs and gator sausage, which I had never seen, even as a native Floridian. I was like, what? But like that was there. And so you just kind of go and eat and enjoy food. There was like a band playing some live music, and then there's also like little shops and vendors, where people go and like sell crafts that they make or whatnot, that sort of thing. But then for the most part, it's like for the barbecue and the food. And then there's like daily winners and judges and that sort of thing. So one thing actually we did was there was like a pulled pork, like a blind pulled pork contest for the people there. And if you wanted to go, it's like on a ticket system. So you pay like a certain amount of money for a certain amount of tickets. And it took 10 tickets to apply to this competition or something. So we would go in, and there's 8 different types of pulled pork, and you get samples of each. And then they give you a coin if you pay for that. So you try all 8, and then each of the 8 are blind. They had these little like opaque piggy bank jars in front of each one, and whichever one you like the most, you put your coin in. And then whoever had the most coins at the end of the day won like the People's Choice Award or something like that. It's really interesting though. There's so much to that world I didn't know about, especially because like ironically I don't really eat meat that much. Like I'm not like a strict vegetarian or vegan or anything. I just don't really eat meat that often, and if I do, it's like chicken for the protein. But it's like my dad's thing, you know? So whenever he wants to make us something, I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it. Or like, going to the barbecue festival, I'm like, oh yeah, I can enjoy that. Like for sure, let's freaking go. Um, but yeah, it's like it's crazy because it's so not something I know a lot about, and I'm learning a lot through him. That's a whole damn affair. Sounds so good though. It really was. Like I said, I'm not like a huge like meat person, but I will say like trying out 8 different types of pulled pork by people who clearly like study this shit as an art form. It was so good. It was so good. I mean, like, you could even tell, like, I was asking my dad some stuff because I was like, so what's in this? Like, what am I tasting? You know, I can tell this one tastes very different than like these two, but why? Can you tell what it is? And there was some stuff he was saying where it's like, oh yeah, like this one probably used like a peach wood for the smoke flavor, so it's got more of a peach tree flavor. And I was like, what? How could you tell that? Or then there was another one where it's like, oh yeah, this one's citrusy. I think it has like pineapple taste in it, but also was very spicy and vinegary, which would not have come to mind for me at all. So I was like, how do you know this? I didn't know people put pineapple in their pulled pork. What? I was like, that's fascinating. Okay, I know why this feels off. It's because this is not center. Boom. There we go. That's better. That's better. We have a rib fest in Toronto, Ontario. Not sure if it exists anywhere else. And it's just rows on rows of rib booths. That's kind of like what this was. This one's smaller. I think there were only like it was like a handful, maybe a dozen local barbecuers, but very similar. You kind of just eeny, meeny, miny, moe your way to each booth and give them much more money for some ribs than you leave, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of like what this is. But it's also just like, I don't know, there's something about it where it's like a good time to just hang, you know? And like for me, that was one of my first like outdoor excursions for the season, you know? So like even though being in the hot sun that long made me feel not so great after, it was still like, I don't know. It's like the beginning of the warm half of the year, the summer season. Yeah, so this kind of comes up this way. Oh, I see what they do. Okay. Yeah, so that was really fun. There was also, oh, you know what I should do? I should post these in Discord. That like is so freaking long. Hold on. I gotta fix this. I should post this in the Discord though. There was also a car show there that's like kind of affiliated with the festival, kind of not. So we saw all of these super cool old cars. We're talking like working cars kept in mint condition from like the 50s. And then even I got to sit in a car that was like granted a replica, but it's a replica from the 80s, built part for part of a 1929 Mercedes-Benz. And it was nuts. And she was like, yeah, you want to sit in it? And I was like, am I allowed to? I was like barely looking at it. I was just like, this is so cool. And I asked people if I could take pictures of their cars for like reference for art. Cause like, what a great opportunity to do that. You know what I mean? And she was like, oh yeah, you could sit in it if you want. And I was like, lady, are you sure? You don't even know who I am. I don't want to ruin your car. And she's like, nah, go for it. I was like, okay. Sure, I'll sit in your car. Super cool though when I sat in it. It's like when you sit in it, so like, hey, you know how when you sit in a normal car, you're mostly sitting like in this chair and it's like your torso, but then your legs kind of do like a 90-degree bend. This one, it was like torso, legs, and it sits straight out and they kind of tuck into the hood part of the car. It's super weird. It's super weird. I wasn't expecting that. My knees were getting all like banged up against the steering wheel. It was wild. Because I was so nervous about breaking her car. But yeah, crazy dude. Got lots of cool pictures. There were also a lot of like modded cars, which like also Normally, I'm not much of a car person. Like, I don't know. I don't dislike cars, but like, you know how there are like car people, you know? They're like, this is what I do. I'm not that guy. I don't know a lot about them. But I could still like, man, appreciate a lot of the history there and the work that went into that. Ugh, man. So weird. I can't say I've ever sat in a classic car. Yeah, I hadn't either. It was super weird. Like the pedals, you know when you do like a hamstring stretch, right? And you're sitting with your legs flat like that. It was even like to reach the pedals, your feet were just like flat and like, or like your calves were flat up until your feet were up and then the pedals were there and you were just like doing this. It was so weird. It was so weird. I've got a neighbor who rebuilds and drives around Model Ts. Whoa. That's got to be like a whole different thing. That's still crazy though. You know, growing up, okay, I had a friend of mine, her dad. So she was a neighbor of mine too, where he got like, oh, see, this is where my lack of car knowledge is showing. I don't know how old a PT Cruiser is or like how far back they go, but he was building a PT Cruiser from scratch for years. It was like his after work project. So he would like, you know, tinker on weekends, stuff like that with it. I just remember like, I remember seeing it as just like a frame in his garage. And then like when he actually like put in the engine and, you know, was working on like the gas tank and stuff. And that just like blows my mind. I don't know how people do that. It seems like such a foreign world to me. I know it's probably like with any electronics or like any skill, like, you know, you just sit and learn and you learn along the way. Which, like, not gonna lie, I think I'd like to one day. I don't know how far I'd get with that. But my husband and I do one day want to mod like a van or a car or a camper. That'd be awesome. A PT Cruiser, the ugly one. Yeah, it's ugly, but it's kind of so ugly it's cute, isn't it? I kind of like them. No, they are pretty ugly. Like, they are. But I think they're so ugly, they're kind of cool looking. I know nothing about cars other than ones that look super ugly to me. That's great. No, I get it. Yeah, there's definitely like some cars that are like, they're so kind of out there compared to other cars. Like, I drive a Honda Civic, which is so ordinary. I feel like it's like the pinnacle sedan and it looks like every other sedan out there. I respect it. Thanks, Jack. But yeah, it's like the pinnacle of sedans. It looks like every other sedan. The PT Cruiser's one that's like, you know it if you see it. I feel like the Volkswagen Beetle is another one that it's like, yeah, everyone knows it. I would argue maybe the Mini Cooper is one too. That's like, you know it if you see it kind of a deal. Mini Coopers are cool. I like Coopers. Mini Coops. The Cybertruck. The recently recalled Cybertruck is one, you know it when you see it. Oh god. Alright, so what's going on here? We got a quad. Yeah, I also know next to nothing about cars. I buy for the aesthetic, and even then, I can't really buy for aesthetic. I buy for price. And I'm not one to spend too much money on a car. Cybertruck definitely 10 times uglier than the PT Cruiser. 100%. It looks like... Okay, as like an artist and somebody who's getting more into like 3D modeling with her art, right? It looks like you just spent... Like you hopped on Blender and you took a cube and you worked with it for like 2 minutes and you're like, I'm done. That's it. I'm not gonna do anything else with it. It looks so like untouched, unpolished. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. And that could just be a preference thing. Maybe people like that vibe, right? I don't want to knock anybody, but yeah, it's not it's not my thing. At least the PT Cruiser, it's like it's ugly, but like they knew what they were designing for. You know what I mean? They were going for it. Same with the Beetle. Oh, you know what's a cool looking car that we saw? Um, you know those old like VW 60s vans? They're like the classic like rectangular van, but they're like rounded and they got the windows along the top. And you normally see like a flower sticker on the back of it or something. Those are cool cars. Okay, so this kind of comes here. This is the back of the knee. The amount of whiplash happening in my brain to go back and forth from this to cars is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like also having car knowledge is something that like okay. It's really good, especially if you live in the States. I'm assuming Canada's kind of the same, where like it's very car dependent. I've never actually been to Canada, but what I do know of Canada, it seems similar to the States in that regard. Where like I should really just learn how to like change my oil at least. I should know the bare basics. Very car dependent, yeah. Like that 70s show van. Okay, I've never seen that 70s show. I don't know what the van's like. I would assume so. It's pretty iconic. I feel like they throw the van in the show. But, yeah, don't know much about cars. I feel like I should at least learn how to, like, change my oil or something. That'd probably be good for me. Okay, I don't think I want that there. But yeah, very excited to have gotten a lot of cool car reference. There was a lot of neat stuff. I gotta move the butt crack. Ah! There you go. Boop. Better. My dad taught me to change my oil, and I decided pretty quickly it was worth the extra like $30. Oh, just to go to Mr. Lube? Okay, that's good to know. That's kind of what we do right now. We just go to, yeah, one of those quick, like, 10-minute oil change places. And it hasn't been a problem. Yeah, that's good to know then if you feel that way. Because it's just something I've never done. I think in my household, we were always, like, going to, yeah, like a mechanic's place or a place like that. For, like, your basic car needs, you know? Wouldn't it be cool if one day maybe we just weren't as car dependent? I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's such a paradox for me because I also want to live in the middle of nowhere, and if that happens, I know I need a car. Like, if I ever don't want a car, it means I need to live where there's a lot of people, a lot of stores, I can just go anywhere, and that also doesn't really appeal to me. So I think I'm just gonna stick with my cars. That's a personal choice. And that's okay. Alright. Which one am I gonna draw next? I'm gonna do this guy, I guess? I don't know. This guy's at a super weird angle. This, and then he's like kind of squat. We're looking up at him. It's weird. I'm of two minds. Public transit is better in so many ways. Yeah, especially for the environment. But man, if I don't have a car, where will I listen to my podcasts? No, I'm on the same boat. I'm on the same boat. Because I am like a huge proponent of public transportation. I think it's awesome. And then like you hear about, you know, arguments for community gardens or people like kind of having like compound housing where like stores and housing are together to really eliminate even the need for much transportation at all, and like these thriving symbiotic communities in that regard. But I'm also somebody like related who needs their space. I'm somebody who's extremely introverted. When my husband and I are shopping for our new house, we're looking for a place where like we have neighbors, but people cannot look through our windows. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to be isolated in the boonies, but also want to be around trees and like feel isolated at our house, but then actually not be very far away from a city. So like a car is going to be necessary, but I don't want to have to drive 40 minutes just to get groceries, you know? I don't know. It's a fine line. And then at that point, I don't know, public transportation would be really tough for us in our situation. But I do wish there was just more public transport in general. Why can't we have trains? I feel like the United States should have more trains, damn it. There's no reason we shouldn't. When I was looking for a house, I opted out of a condo for that reason. Yeah, it's way cheaper, but I want to be able to turn the volume up and not hear other people with their volume up or stomping around. No, for sure. Like, we're also, we both used to be professional musicians. So, like, yeah, like we moved into a house in part. It became so much easier for us to like play our instruments and practice any time of day. Or now, like, as we've transitioned out of music, even just like Alex does woodworking all the time for a hobby with like loud ass power tools, like making all kinds of crazy sound that can be heard blocks away. And whenever the time came up for us talking about moving to LA a while ago, it was like, you're not going to be able to do any of that. There's going to be crazy noise ordinances. You're going to have to like go to a workshop, like a community public workshop specified for that, which like there's no problem with it, but we're both kind of like people who like to have our own space for that sort of stuff. I don't know. It just depends. And I know everyone's different. But so like for us living a bit more rurally, for yeah, like blasting music, if he wants to work on a woodworking project in his own garage, he can do that. Yeah, it's just a little easier for how we live our lives. We're also just a little more like mountain and tree people anyway. Oh, I see why this is wrong. Hold up, I gotta fix this. But yeah, we're like more mountain and tree people anyway, rather than city people. We've learned as we've gotten older, so that also just kind of works out in our favor. Okay, this is getting weird. This is getting weird. This perspective. It's getting weird. I gotta fix it. Apartment living was very difficult for us for that reason. I remember that was I was in the height of my like audition time, and we both played brass instruments. He also plays like guitar and such a bit more, but we both played like loud ass brass instruments that can't be muted or muffled really and like still practice effectively. So I remember I had to like plan out all these times, and I was trying not to be like that annoying neighbor where like, okay, I'm gonna have a hard stop by like 9 p.m. and I felt like even 9 p.m. was pushing it. But when you're in music school and you have access to practice rooms, I mean, I used to practice until like 2 a.m. sometimes, and I don't know. And then when you became an adult and you had to work around like a job, that also became kind of difficult. Okay, why is this feeling funny? I think because this has got to go down. I'm looking hardcore at the reference. Because something ain't lining up. Yeah, it's almost like this should be bigger and like further down. And then like this should be more squat almost. I'm so bad at foreshortening. This is awful. Okay, this is better. So this means when we look up here, we see the bottom. That makes sense. Which means we see this. The head's like bent over here. We're getting there. Yeah, very interested to see what kind of living situation we're gonna end up in. It's exciting though. I think I feel a lot better about that stuff than if we had moved like maybe even like 3 or 4 years ago. Like, okay, in typical like 20s fashion, I feel like I know more about myself, you know. Your 20s, I feel like you enter your 20s and you feel like I'm becoming an adult, and then life just goes, nope. And your 20s is like, I don't know, it's like the real learning phase. That, and then also like the whole, I was just talking about this the other day, like the what I call the post-college, post-high school, depending on your journey, free fall. That stuff's crazy. That stuff's crazy. Okay, so this is hunched over. We do have a little bit of a knee because it's in the back. Okay. This is a bit long. Maybe just a bit. I think I've learned I tend to draw my legs a little bit too long. That's okay. I didn't have that revelation until my early 30s when I got a divorce. Damn. That makes sense. So that's kind of like around the same-ish time. See, I feel like it hit me really early. I feel like it started hitting me when I turned like 21. And I feel like I had my quarter life crisis, as I call it, very early among our group of friends. So much so that I think many of our friends and me and my husband's group like often came to me for like, is this what you went through? I was like the first one, and I remember feeling like everyone around me had their shit together and I was the one that was falling apart. And then I was like, why do I not, why is everyone else doing it? What's wrong with me? Why am I the one that can't figure this out? And now I've realized I think it's just something everyone goes through eventually, which is shitty and doesn't make it easier. But like, yeah, ugh. Gosh, it must be so hard going through a divorce. I'm sorry, Jack. I feel for you. I mean, hopefully things are better now, right? And like on the other side of it, like even if it was tough, and in the long run, like it's for good, you know? But when you're in the thick of it, I know that can be like freaking awful. Can be a lot. Oh? I think my puppy Percy just slept by my door. Whoops. Much better now. It's been a few years, and I spent those years discovering a whole new me. Oh, no, that's good. Cheesy statement, but it's true. No, I totally get it. My big like falling out with music as a career, I remember I went through this whole thing with like, it's so hard to explain, and like, yeah, without sounding cheesy, my whole life was dedicated to becoming like a professional classical musician for the longest time. And then I felt like if I was giving up on that, it was like, am I failing? Am I admitting I'm not good enough for it? And then like, well, what else am I gonna do? I've dedicated all of my adult and teenage years to this. Like I have nothing else besides this. Yeah, and it's just scary. And then like there's the whole like sunk cost fallacy, and like you're so young And I say this like still being young. It's not like I'm old, but like you're so young and you don't know anything else, that leaving behind the one thing that you have and that one identity you had as an adult, like it freaked me out, and it legit made me feel like I was grieving when I left music behind and like that identity. And there was like a good year or two where I was just like, what the hell am I doing? But now on the other side of it, it's like, I don't know, so much better and happier. I'm more of like a well-rounded person. So no, I totally get what you mean. And it's not corny at all. Yeah, I feel for that. That foot is huge. That's got it. Whoop. All right, we'll knock some of this back now. And I'm glad to hear you're doing better and you're not still in the funky part, you know? The grieving period, as it was for me. That's so good. It's really hard to move away from that stuff after all that investment. Yeah, it really is. There was a lot of talk with my friends. A lot of us have music degrees because a lot of us like went to school together for music education or performance or music therapy or what have you. But like we all went to, a lot of us went to like the College of Music together. That's where we all met, and like we still keep in touch even if we're in different parts of the country and whatnot. But yeah, a lot of them, especially a lot of my music education friends who are like band directors and such, with the state of teaching in the States especially, it's been really hard on them. And so a lot of them were or have left teaching, but when it was first coming about, especially with like COVID, they were like, Alyssa, should I do it? And I'm like, yeah, chase your dreams. You should do whatever the fuck you want. Do what makes you happy. It's worth it, even if it's scary and sometimes it's really tough. Like, do it. You'll never regret it. That's another thing. I don't know a person that's regretted it. Maybe they've gone through tough times where they're like, wow, this is really tough. But like, I don't know a person that's ever been like, shouldn't have done it. Which is probably the best thing about all that. And the cool thing is with teaching, at least in their situation, is like, you can always go back to it too. It's not like there's not going to be teaching jobs or your degree becomes less relevant. Like, especially the amount of training they did to become teachers. Like, yeah, they'll be fine. If they wanted to go back, they certainly could. Okay, so we got a knee. This is gonna come up here. Yo, the calf is weird. I don't like drawing calves. There will always be teaching jobs for sure, at least in the States. Yeah. Yeah, they say in New England at least, like, because people really like to keep their teaching jobs in New England. New England's like the best off right now. But yeah, the rest of the States is kind of a freaking mess. In Ontario, there are none. Oh, because they pay really well here? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, my geography might be like awful. Ontario's like kind of near New England, right? Or is it more towards like the Great Lakes? Or maybe I'm just really wrong. Oh no. No, Toronto. Toronto is near like New York, right? Cuz you can like train there, right? Oh god. I don't know. I live in Florida. Don't make fun of me. Great Lakes shape the bottom of Ontario. Okay. Then I was kind of thinking the right thing. Yes. Because believe it or not, I think my step-grandfather is from that area. He's Canadian, but that was many moons ago. He's been down here for a long time. Gosh, that's funny. I don't know Canada as well as I should. RIP. Okay, Toronto. Oh, hey, Rick. A quick hello from Mick Work. Good luck. I hope you're having a good shift, dude. Yeah, I hope to see you soon, Rick. Hope you're doing well. Okay, Toronto is right on Lake Ontario. Oh, duh, that makes it because it's named after the freaking... The butt looks great, thank you. Takes about 2 to 3 hours to get... Oh, that's what I'm thinking, to get to Buffalo from there. Yes, okay. I do recall that bit of information. The butt looks great. I'm glad. Thank you for liking the butts I draw. It's part of leg day. What can I say? Okay, here's a question. Because this is also something... Okay, one of the places my husband and I are thinking about going is a place in upstate New York. Because he works remotely, but something... an office of his is like near that area, and New York is a little bit more of me and my husband's vibe and values, especially compared to Florida. We were like, oh, maybe upstate New York would be a cool place, but everyone's warning us in our little Florida brains about the snow. And I've heard of lake effect snow, so I'm trying to stay away from like Buffalo because everyone's like, don't do it. Do you get lake effect snow? How bad is it? The snow is legit. Okay, oh no. Because our current plan right now is like, we're really looking hard at North Carolina because we're just wanting to like work our way out of the South. And he's got family in North Carolina. And like I said before, we're both like mountain people. So being near like hikes and waterfalls up there, awesome. That's gonna be a great time. But so then we were like, oh, like if we get to a point where it's like, oh, let's go further north, maybe we want like more of the 4-season thing or whatever. You know, there's New York, but everyone's warning us like, you don't know what you're in for. And I guess one of my cousins, also Florida born, moved up not to Buffalo, but near Buffalo. It's like in that area. And her family was moving her up there. She said they got out of the car the first time. And it was something like they had to go like check on one of their tires or something. They were driving to their house for the first, or to my cousin's house for the first time when they were moving in. And they walk out to just go check. And this is their first time in New York winter. They said that their eyelashes froze and got like covered with ice. And then at one point driving towards the house, they even did like the you know, spray the water on the windshield to like clean off the debris, and like they did that without thinking and the water froze on the windshield. I feel like I would do stuff like that, like stupid shit. In a bad winter, you can expect to be shoveling your driveway frequently, investing in snow tires, snow blowers, etc. That makes sense. Sometimes getting a foot or more of snow at a time. Man. See, to me, that sounds kind of magical and exciting, but everyone warns me it's like extra chores. And they're like, you don't know. You don't know what you're saying. And I take their word for it. I know I'm naive to that. I don't know anything. I'm not gonna pretend I do. Yeah, you've got to get the washer fluid that doesn't freeze until -40. Oh wow, y'all really got to think about that shit. You basically swap out mowing your lawn for shoveling your driveway. Oh, that's not so bad. That's kind of a nice way to think of it. I will say in Florida, the lawn service just kind of hits a pause. You hit like December, and December through April, you just kind of don't need to touch your lawn. Well, okay. My husband and I aren't super picky about our lawn. It starts growing wildflowers and like thistles and stuff, which I know some people think of as weeds, but I think they're really pretty. It makes my lawn feel like a little field or something out of like a fantasy novel. So I love it. And we just let it grow and be covered with flowers, and it's awesome. I do know some people obviously take their lawn care a little more... It's a little more stringent, I guess, compared to what we do, and that's okay. Okay, so this will go... But yeah, I guess it's not so bad. I also know you have to be careful with like roof care and stuff too. There's other things like that I've learned. The pipes freezing as well if you don't have heat in your home. I'm aware of that now. That's crazy to think of. We didn't even have a freeze this year in Florida. It did not hit below 35 degrees. Even on like the coldest morning or night. That was it. That's the dream. I hate mowing my lawn, but my neighbors are super serious about it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my neighbors luckily don't really care, so it's nice. Oh, you're heading into meetings? Yeah, we'll keep you on the background as usual. Thanks, Jack. Hey, good luck at your meetings. I hope you have a good rest of your workday. Thank you for popping in. It's been fun chatting. Now I'm just kind of gonna talk to myself again, Rip. You too? I know I might sound crazy talking to myself about the weather, but honestly, I find it really fascinating. YouTube? I'll say this. YouTube has actually been like huge. It's been huge, dude. I did not mean to sound like that. YouTube has been huge in my little Floridian brain, learning about the snow and that kind of thing, right? I watched this one YouTuber. She's got a couple cabins in like Minnesota. So she deals with like the Minnesota weather. It's crazy. It's still snowing there, I think now in April, which blows my mind. April, like I said, we're hitting like 90 degrees. I think it was like 93 degrees the other day even, which granted is warmer than usual. I'll give it that. It is warmer than usual, but it's still like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like completely atypical. Meanwhile, this girl still getting snow in April. Blows my mind. And I've seen her talk about all kinds of stuff like okay, the shoveling of the snow and the snowblower. She's even bought like it makes sense that Jack brought up it being like mowing, because she even has like, you know, the rider mowers. She has like a rider snowblower, which I didn't know that was a thing until I saw her buy that like this year. Wild. And then I've also seen things like she had a cabin that like, I guess you have to be careful if your snow piles up on the roof for too long and then it can like melt on the bottom and then refreeze underneath your shingles again. Didn't know that. And apparently that can cause all kinds of problems. I feel like if we have roof damage in Florida, it's like really obvious. It's like super obvious. Cause like it means a hurricane came through, you know, or like a hailstorm blasted your house. Okay, this is actually tilting kind of the other way. I'm gonna go with it. Yeah. I'm going with it. Yeah, but I'm excited to live in snow. I think that's one of my like goals with where we live, and I know like some parts of North Carolina we're looking at don't get a ton of it. But I think because I'm gonna go from absolutely never experiencing a winter to having something, it's gonna be so exciting. I think I'm gonna like actually squeal the first morning I wake up and there's snow on the ground. And I'll probably act like honestly, now I'm thinking about it, I think I'll act like a child. Like running out. I'll be making the snow angels. I'll be doing the snowball fights, etc. Oh, I see what they do here. Hold up. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. This is making a ton more sense now. Okay, so. This is blocking in like the side of that? That makes a ton of sense now. I was not getting that before. Whoops. And this kind of, yeah, comes back out around. This is the calf. Build around that. Okay, okay. I always draw the legs too long. Every time. I mean, like, I guess that's not awful, but like, a little bit. Whatever. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. Okay. And if this leg's kind of coming out here, means the calf connects here. This foot will be higher up. Ooh, okay, something else that I'm super excited for. Okay, so I've made announcements for this in my Discord, but I'll keep bringing it up too as it gets closer. So I'm going on vacation later this week, and that will be Thursday. I'm streaming today and tomorrow like usual. Wednesday, I think I'm gonna try to fit in something extra, and yeah, we're just gonna hope. We're gonna hope I'm back in a timely manner and not too tired. I should be gone only about a week though. Something doesn't feel right about this one. I don't like it. Let's maybe tweak this. Yeah, it feels like this almost needs to go down like straighter. Maybe. Also, the legs still feel too long, so I'm gonna do my stupid check where I lift the whole thing up. They are just a tad long, but honestly not as bad as I thought. So that's fine. That's fine. I'll just knock it back. Oops. Okay. But yeah. Hey, along with my manic chores today, I've also been doing a lot more work for that production I'm working on. And what I thought was gonna take forever, because I was doing it on like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and that was going so slow. I was like, oh no. Like, so slow, I thought I was gonna have to tell my production, like, hey, I think this is gonna take like a week longer than I thought. Which you never, like, I never want to tell my production that. That's not a good thing I want to do. So yeah, thought that was gonna happen. But then I worked on it yesterday night and this morning a bit. And guys, I think I'm gonna finish. I think it's gonna be alright. So that was a happy discovery of mine. That was a bad line. That was a bad line. There we go. Nope. So there we go, like it was good. It was not. Okay, this one wants us to draw this line. This is connected here. I do want to get these lines right. I feel like the quads always trip me up. Yeah, or like the hamstring there. It's always like, it's just not quite enough information for me to make it feel the way I want it to. Okay, but this is all right. Got this going into a knee. Let's go in here. Oh wait, that's right. I remember the other thing I was saying was I just got this course. I'm so excited to start whenever I come back from the vacation. Or not even back from the vacation. I think I want to do it whenever I finish up the production I'm on. Because I really want to take the opportunity to like really think through how I do environment paintings and just work on that. And I think what I'm going to do on stream is we only have a couple more pages of this book to get through. And then believe it or not, we're done with the Morpho studies for now. I think I might still do Morpho Monday like this. It's just like a fun little thing to do with the community, especially on Discord. But I want to do those character designs I've been talking about and start my like character design portfolio on stream, especially now that I feel like I have a good system for drawing and painting, that sort of thing. That's what I want to do on here. And then I know I've talked about my little like steampunk elf project thing. I think I'm gonna use that as like some inspiration for the class, among other things. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Okay, so this, we can't really see this tucked behind, but that's okay. Cool, then we'll just draw the feet. So we got the heel. This curves that way. Oops. But yeah, the class is like, so you guys know a lot of the time I do Blender with my environments if I can. I mean, there's some environments like definitely on my Instagram and stuff that like I don't do that for, but I really like to. It's a really fun way for me to ideate and like play around with texture and shape, and the times I've done complex environments without Blender, I want to change something, it takes so much more time. It's just something I want to integrate more into my workflow. So yeah, this class is basically that. It's like talking about stylizing your 2D paintings, but also how to integrate your Blender workflow into that so it doesn't look entirely like 3D or realistic. Like you can still maintain some of that like fun like dynamism that I feel like animation and video game painting often has. So I am very excited for it. Okay. We're actually a good ways through this. Rip. It's going so fast. It's only been an hour. And this next one looks... Oh no, this is good. This is gonna help me figure out the calf. Calf is like kicking my butt right now, dude. Okay, so we've got our rib cage. I am gonna draw like a small line of action just to kind of help me guide this a bit. The pelvis is like way over here. This person is into it. We can definitely see the bottom here. Is that too much? Maybe. Whatever. It's a little flatter on top. A little squat, as I've been saying. There's like a head here. We're just gonna draw kind of like the back of the skull. I do want to kind of zoom in on this. Bring it down. Clear this up a bit because it looks a little funny. Looks like he's got no neck and it's just his traps going to his face. That's not what I want. Okay. His shoulder blade would be out here because his arm is out. Okay, honestly, I don't really want to worry about the arm right now. We'll do that in a second. This should probably not as far down. Maybe a tad smaller. Yeah, maybe not like so jagged there, you know? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So we have this coming this way, this here. It's only having us draw a leg on this side. In general, I'm gonna make this smaller. Still. Because it really wants this leg to kind of be out. Yeah, like at this angle a bit. But the knees... It's too long again, isn't it? Gosh darn it. The same thing every time. Again and again. That's a real deep take if you don't know what I'm quoting. I'm sorry. Okay, got this. That leg's too long. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. That's fine. Okay, okay. This is workable. So what does the book want us to get from this leg? What do we get from the leg? Or really just this pose? I feel like the gesture's not so bad. The line of action helps me a ton. Drawing that is a great boon. Okay, and then like that connects there. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it does not pay much attention to the arm, so like honestly, I'm just kind of gonna let that. I'm gonna let it fade into obscurity. Okay, the head. And now the leg. Okay, so the quad will come, it'll stay high for quite a bit. Kind of connect there. Okay. That's not bad. That is not bad. I think I'm not like super happy with how the leg's connecting, but that's okay. We have the knee, which will stay the same length here and here. And the calf, which is where I normally get tripped up. I wouldn't have thought it, but I think the calf is the hardest part of the leg for me to figure out. I don't know. The form messes with me. Which is unfortunate because I feel like it's the part of the leg that can really help you sell the form, you know? Or like how muscular it is, or I don't know. Unfortunate. Okay, but that's not so bad. We're gonna actually minimize this guy a bit more. Then what we're doing is we're gonna further break this down and do some very similar things underneath it. So actually, maybe we can start kind of like, yeah, collaging these guys a bit. Get them out of the way. I like how a lot of these ones look. These look pretty good. Not to like toot my own horn or anything, but yeah, then we can have this guy here and fill in like this area. Oh, you know what else I should do? Hold up. Let me drink water. I always forget to do that on stream. I'm so bad with it. Okay. Sweet. 3 more to go. So this one's similar. It's just like, these are very similar poses with like the legs sticking out. This one's almost exactly the same, but it's just kind of giving you some different information about the ribcage. We are going to turn it a bit. She doesn't draw the line of action, and she pays for it. She pays for it, damn it. Okay. The hip is not as, I don't even know, extended. It's not jutting out like it is in the other one. It's just that. Can't even really see a side of it. So it's just gonna go there. I think once again, the leg is too long. Okay. I think I want to try to keep the calf like a taper for the most part. Yeah, I'll put that there. That's fine. And then the foot. Okay. So that's not bad. It's not bad. Let's construct. We erase. We knock back our lines here. Man, I've really got to crack my neck. If you guys ever just really needed to like... I can feel it. I can feel exactly where it is on my traps. And I really need it to go. Oops. There we got that. Got the ribs. And now the most important part is probably the legs. Yeah, what if I want like a less muscly quad? Could it be... Yeah, it's fine. I see now where like if I wanted it to be more muscly, it would come down and then very quickly curve into the knee, and that would become the new plane. But I also want to be able to like control what the leg looks like, you know? So this is also a bit more of the back of the calf. So we're seeing, yeah, more of like this plane here. It's coming down straight. Which means the ankle bone's here. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. How can I make this a little more easier to read though? More easier? Gosh, my brain cannot multitask. Alright, there we go. That's a bit better. I do like that, but there we go. My lines have got to be a bit better. And I think the foot should be a tad smaller. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, okay. The next one's interesting. Okay, the calf is starting to make more sense to me. The calf is making more sense. So we're drawing the leg here, sticking it out. You know what I've learned? So long as I'm drawing this digitally, I don't care if the length of the leg is wrong. I can just fix it after. I can just fix it in post. None of it matters. That's not true. Some of it matters. It's all relative, you see. Okay, so if I want to do a construction method, we're drawing the bottom half of the leg with a taper. I'm going to draw the calf, add in the form that the calf would have. We're not worrying so much about this, but I am going to indicate like the line of the quad muscle. We're gonna clean this in post. It's all gonna be fine. Let's see. We'll indicate the heel with the pad of the foot. That always gives me like an anchor. Yeah, like this. This means this would connect like here. And the toe would be there. Yeah. That makes more sense. Okay. So with this, I think I have enough information to go off of to make it a little prettier. The first sketches are never pretty. And that's okay, you know? Sometimes you need to give yourself that. I think, okay, I actually have a lot of art friends who's like, they go either way. I have art friends where like their first sketch is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Like so much so they don't really need a sketch. Like if they just want to draw a picture out of their brains, they can just do that in ink flawlessly. I don't know how it's done. It's an amazing thing to behold, and I love watching them do that, but also I love watching like my equally talented art friends who like, you know, like me, like I need the underdrawing. If I don't have an underdrawing, I'm lost. It's a losing battle. But the cool thing is they both come up with like such, I don't know, both groups of people make amazing pieces, and it's encouraging just to see that the process is so different for others. That's one reason I really like watching art videos or streams or whatnot. I don't know why other people might. I don't know. Maybe I'm a weirdo for that. Definitely this part, the knee would need to be bigger. It's just feeling a little thin for my taste. Which could be a style thing, but it's not feeling good to me right now, so we're gonna change it. And I might go over and do another pass with this. Because now structurally it's better, but I'm not feeling the lines. The lines don't make me happy. Okay, yeah, this will kind of come in. Definitely a bit thinner. Okay, yeah, and then we got the foot. I like capturing this like round bit of the bottom of the foot if I can. You know what I mean? Like this part. Yeah, and then like it flattens out to the toes. That's nice. And also this should just be bigger. God bless digital art, dude. The freaking transform tool saves artists. It saves us. If you know, you know. I am going to actually just shrink this a tad. Fit it up here. And then I'm going to do one more pass just to like, yeah, pretty up the lines. Just a bit. Just a tad. But yeah, if anybody is interested in the book I'm using, it's one of my favorite anatomy books. I would not be doing it justice if I didn't like, I don't know, promo it. It's not sponsored. I just really believe in these books as a learning tool for any artist further studying anatomy. They're called the Morpho books. Highly, highly recommend them. I've got other art friends that would also be like, yeah, dude, totally use them. You can use !studies in my chat if you're interested, because it will give you the exact title and author that we're using, it'll give you that information. But in the meantime, you could just go on any website that sells books and look up Morpho. And it'll say something artist anatomy stuff. They're awesome books though, would totally recommend. Okay, let's not zoom in so much here. I'm just gonna, yep, that's fine. Just a little indication of that. Okay. I know what would make that feel better. Kind of like, yeah, that. Like a cutting in right there. Just slight. There you go. I got the form of that eventually. That doesn't look too bad. Alright, there's only really one more to do. That's kind of crazy. I do want to make these two a bit smaller. Put them in, yeah, kind of like that. Put this guy in there. Oop. I might make just this guy bigger. Oops. I started this file so long ago that I don't want to redo it. But the book is in portrait, right? And this sketchbook I'm making on Procreate is landscape. So I always have to like rearrange where my drawings are to try to make it look a little more pleasing, appealing. I don't know. Like it makes sense. And it never quite does. Okay. That is not the right shape. So this one is like, yeah, tilted forward. It's like a leg springing off of the ground. So these are going to be the hips. Tilted very forward for that reason. This also kind of indicates this thing here. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, kind of like a bar there. Okay, I get you, I get you. Where the leg attaches, roughly. Yeah, because this needs to feel like it is pushing off. Honestly, I might just make this one a bit smaller. This guy more space. There's a knee. The calf connecting here. That leg is too long again. That's okay. Fixing it later. I'm fixing it later. Just gonna get rough shapes in, dang it. That's all. That's all we need. This is the start of every drawing. And that's fine. We have this calf coming up. Okay, I do need to zoom in just a tad. You can get rid of this line here. There we go. Okay. We can work with that. So here's where we get this line. I'm coming in there. The ankle bone. Okay, okay, okay. I feel like the quad is a little too long and the foot's too big. So we will adjust those appropriately. That's still a bit big, isn't it? It's a little bit long. There we go. That's better. Okay, this is all in shadow, but there would be this muscle here. This would go here, connecting to the knee. A butt would attach here. Okay. Cool. I think that's enough for us to knock back. Fill it in. Yeah. I might draw the calf a little bit differently. Do I want to start there though? No, let's start up here. Make sure it all makes sense when it connects, huh? The knee should be a bit flatter. There we go. Okay. I'm understanding the knee a lot more, which is exciting. Yeah, we'll add just like a bit of shadow back here. This would be there. Okay, it does kind of show the calf as like comes in sharper. I'm not getting that angle right. It's like, that's okay for now. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not what I want either. The calf continues to evade me, damn it. Alright, that's fine though, because then this will kind of connect here. This is where the leg connects to the box. Alright, cool. That's not so bad. This is just a little too, I don't know, solid of a line. Same here. I'm not happy with the weight variation here, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, cool. I think that's everything on this page, which means we've done it. We've completed Morpho Monday number 3. Again, if you're interested, this is the book. It's awesome. Would totally recommend it. Walks you through the whole body, simplified forms. There's other books in the series too that are just amazing. Cannot recommend it enough. I'm thinking once we finish this guy, like I said, I want to do more character designs on the stream and like get into the nitty-gritty of those bigger pieces and paintings. Excuse me. But I still want to do Morpho Monday because it is fun to do with the community and whatnot. So I'm thinking there's one that's actually like anatomy, but it's anatomy with clothes, which I am notoriously bad at. Yeah, it kind of shows you how like when the body is built or in certain poses, how clothes drape on the body so that you can figure it out without references, or like you greatly understand your references a lot better. So that's what I'm leaning towards doing just every Monday. And then I would do more art streams during the week. That would be like me, you know, painting, drawing, doing other things. But yeah, that's gonna be after I come back from vacation. Cool. I'm happy with these, yay. I'll tell you what, I feel pretty good about drawing butts now. The calf still evades me. The calf is weird. I'm feeling good about butts. Okay. So with that, what to do now? It's been an hour and a half. I think I'll probably play games now. The real question is, do I play Baldur's Gate? Or do I play Vampire Survivors? I'm kind of feeling Vampire Survivors. I'm a little brain dead. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what we're doing. So say goodbye to Morpho. Happy Monday, everybody. Let us switch things up. Gotta move all this out of the way. I gotta remember to post that in the Discord in a second. Well, do I feel like playing Baldur's Gate? I don't know. Let's get Steam up. I normally open Steam before I start stream, and it's for this very reason of like never knowing if stuff needs to, yeah, update. Yep, there we go. There we go, there we go. Okay, what do I have installed? I'll do a Vampire Survivors. That's what I feel like. Okay, let me turn the desktop audio down real fast so that it doesn't blow anyone's ears. We're gonna pause the Spotify. Like a whole checklist in my brain I have to go through. One sec. Got this. Steam. Open window. Play. Alright, which now means I also move this over here. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta switch the category and stuff too. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Let's do that. Change the title. Over. We gaming now. I'm in Vampire Survivors. Okay, that's done. Sick. Alright, as always, please let me know about the audio as I switch the windows. I almost forgot that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna bump it a little bit from what it is now, but please let me know if it's too quiet or too loud. Oh my god, we have Poe now! I'm doing a Poe run. Hold on. Yes. Did we get to stage 2 last time? I think we did one stage 2 run, right? I'm gonna do it. Oh, okay. Okay, I can hear the music, and it's not too loud for me. But again, let me know. Do not want anyone to be, like, blindsided by this. Oh, I should have checked how to get more characters. Maybe we could do pentagram? Let's do pentagram. Oh, okay. Maybe that was dumb. Maybe that was dumb. That might have been Big Dom. I don't know. I just really want to level up characters, you know? Magic wand, sure. Well, hey, if I'm playing this today, definitely tomorrow then, Baldur's Gate. And I bet Rick's gonna be really excited about it. Maybe not really excited, but I know Rick likes Baldur's Gate. And he memes on me whenever I play it. which I also always look forward to, so that'll be a fun time. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling I should have looked at character unlocks before I started this. I should have known what I was getting into. Oh! Oh, but the Bible! But the Bible. Oh no. I think I'm gonna go Bible just because I want it. I want them. I'm gonna do it. I want it. Oh, we did get the second bird last time, right? So we have a dove now and the raven. I know those aren't the right names. Peachon? Peachon. I think that's the white one. I don't know. Dude, the Bible and the garlic together is just the best thing in the universe. But I think they get back at Poe because his HP sucks, right? Like he can't do anything. Oh no! I needed those. The bodies. The bullets. Okay. What do I get? I'll do lightning ring. Maybe I can get the duplicator. That's to evolve it, right? I'm really into the evolution weapons. This is what I want more of. Okay, the broccoli and the beholders are back. Wow, it's really crazy seeing this. Are those a bunch of like slime heads? Oh, the duplicator. I know I've mentioned this a million times before about how like I've played this game on mobile previously years ago. I just never know if someone's new in the stream, so I feel like the need to explain myself every time. So I played this game on mobile a while ago, and with such a small screen, I used to always like just make up what these monsters were. So like these little green guys were broccoli guys. And now I see they're like a bunch of heads, like slimy heads, kind of like amalgamized together. It's pretty awful. I used to call these guys beholders. They look kind of like Medusa heads, but I'm going to keep calling them beholders. I'm still calling everyone by their funny names. There were these werewolves in the forest level that I call mole people. And now I realize they're not mole people whatsoever, but I'm definitely calling them that. Alright, this is good, this is good. This is good. Get the Bibles out here. Okay. Things are getting dicey. That was really lucky. That could have just disappeared. That could have been bad. Okay. Ooh, a Bible. Okay, something I need to move real quick over here. Sorry, this is on my other monitor. So I can see stuff. Perfect. Okay. Woo! This game is so chill. Oh, Santa water. Oh, what do I want? I am gonna go Santa water. I like it. We're going full offense, baby. I'm doing it. Okay, okay, okay. The mummies are getting a little stronger. Garlic. I always go with the garlic. Oh no, okay. I'm getting cocky now. That needs to stop. I find that like, okay, does anyone else do this? Like, okay, the moments I'm quiet, I can tell my mind is wandering off to like work stuff that I have to get to this afternoon. Does anyone else do that? And like their mind just goes a million directions at once to things they don't want to be thinking about. I've been doing that a lot the last week, particularly because my production is on crunch a bit, which is unfortunate, but just the way of the beast sometimes. And, oh, this is getting dicey. And I find that when I get too lost in those thoughts, it's when I start messing up and I just walk right into monsters. Okay, okay. I really want those jewels. Please, guys. Guys, let me in. Let me in. No! Okay, we've got to level up the pentagram. There's nothing quite as disappointing as when there's a lot of jewels you want to get to, and then they're gone. They're gone. Hey, Rick, you got off work early. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats. That's a good Monday. That's a good start to your week. I'd even say that's a good omen. Congrats, dude. I've had a pretty good start to my week, too. I hope other people have. I've had way more energy today than I thought I would. I was saying that earlier in the stream. And, I've already gotten, like, I normally start streaming right after lunch. And I got so much more done today before lunch than I thought I would have. That, like, yes, I'm so excited. Tomorrow and Wednesday might be a lot easier if I continue at this pace today. And then I can take it easy tomorrow. That would be nice. And then that means I could just look forward to the Baldur's Gate stream. That would be a great start to the week. Okay, the mummies. The mummies. Okay, okay. I didn't have audio on before, so I asked wait, you asked something I didn't hear. Oh, yeah, I was just like, I hope that's a good start to your week. And like, yeah, congrats. Did I ask something? I may have already forgotten, honestly. And tomorrow is off, so things are good so far. Hell yeah! That's awesome. Yeah, no, I think I was just saying it's like awesome to get off work early and it's a good omen to your week, you know? That's a good Monday. Oh, we've got to level up the pentagram, right? It got rid of the mummy! No! I needed him. Oh, the pentagram hurts early on, man. It kind of hurts. I don't know if I like it. Oh, wait. Got this guy, though. Okay, pentagram. I'm okay getting this now. 25% chance not to erase items. This is what we do. Have I done the question of the day yet? No, I haven't. Hold up, let me pull it up. Boop, boop, doop. One sec. Okay. Oh, wait. Well, okay, you haven't done the command, but I'm assuming you're wanting to do question of the day. I should really get Alex to program out a question of the day bank. I bet he could do that. Anyways, something to think about later. The question of the day is, what is something you've wanted to brag about but have never gotten the chance? Never gotten the chance? Oh God, I don't know. Oh, that's a tough question. I don't like bragging about myself. Everyone else also brag about yourselves. I want to hear something from you guys. And then I'll say my thing, I guess. I'll just do something I haven't mentioned on stream. Probably. But yeah, in the meantime, yeah, I might have to ask Alex. We'll make a question bank. We'll take all the questions Rick has given us and we'll add more to it. And then I think I was talking to Alex about programming something else for stream because he wanted to program like a game in stream for me for like chat to kind of play alongside me. I'm vague on the details, but I bet a question bank would be super easy for him to program. I just feel bad asking him to do more work because I know he's so busy, but maybe when he's got downtime, he can fit that in for me. Interesting. Okay, I'll say something about myself. I feel so stupid bragging. I want to hear your answers too, damn it. When I graduated high school, I graduated as valedictorian. and I'm as straight A of a student as you could possibly get. I guess I'll go pentagram. This hurts. It hurts. It's all gone. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's giant broccoli men coming. This is bad. It's bad. I need floor chicken. I'm not getting floor chicken. This is so bad, dude. Oh my god. Ah. Oh my god. Oh, please? Thank you. Lord. Protect me from the undead and these monsters. Okay, it's getting to the point where I'm not killing them as quickly, so leveling up is slowing down. This is bad. It's starting the chain reaction of doom. Maybe, at the very least, I can make it to this green triangle thing. I don't know. I just really want to level up, man. This is getting dicey. That was good! That was good! I guess therapy? Oh, that's a good answer. I feel like I deserve to brag about how much I've put into therapy in money, time, and effort. And I think I've been crushing it this past 6 months. Hell yeah. That's a great thing to brag about. Yeah, I think that's awesome. I feel like the more people talk about that kind of stuff too, like I hope it's not seen as bragging, because I feel like the more people speak on that sort of thing. That's why I'm so open whenever I have like my own mental illness of any kind to deal with. The more people talk about it, the more it makes it seem like okay for others to go through or have gone through, or like it's more of a relatable thing than you realize. It doesn't make you feel as alone with it. I don't know. It's all good stuff. I think talking about that stuff is good. I just wasted a floor chicken. I wasted it. I wasted it. I didn't need it. But yeah, Rick, I think that's awesome. I'm glad you feel like the last 6 months especially have been better. That's a great feeling. I feel like I've been like turning a corner since the new year a bit. It was like the end of last year, like the holiday season. Probably from like my birthday, which is in November. Like November through the holiday season. I was starting to like turn the corner, but you're like gaining the momentum to like turn the ship around. And then the ship actually started turning in the new year. And I really hope that keeps up. I think it's been a lot of small things kind of coming together to make that change, but it's been, yeah, it's been nice. Yeah, I've noticed it when I got open about anxiety. Most of my friends told me they struggle with it too. Yeah! And then it's so nice just to be able to be there for each other with that kind of stuff. So since then, I've tried to be open about my struggles. That's really great. I definitely want to do the same thing, especially with like streaming. I don't know. I think streaming is such a cool way to connect with people. I mean, I was like that's probably no surprise. I've said that before, especially like I think even to you, Rick. And it's such a neat way to bond with people, and I almost feel like it's a really great opportunity to, like, if I can help anyone, like even if they're just lurking and not talking to me, and I can, like, I don't know, shed any kind of light for someone to feel better about that stuff, like that's awesome. Hi Jack, you're back for 30 minutes. Hell yeah. I understand that meeting life. I feel that. And yeah, it took like a year and a half laying the groundwork, and now everything has started to click. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. It's crazy how much time that stuff could actually take to turn the ship around. And if you're like me, I would consider myself a patient person sometimes. But also whenever I have a plan and there's like a line of action, I'm quite impatient. I'm like let's do this now. Let's get the ball rolling. Like, we see our way to the future. Let's move forward. Just do it. Do what you need to do now. And so whenever it's stuff like that that requires time, So bad at it. I'll think like, oh, well, I should be fine soon, right? And I'll give it like a week or two, and I'll be like, well, things should be better. Things should be fixed, right? It's just, yeah. It's funny. Time's a funny thing, man. As they say in Critical Role, time is a weird soup. I think that's a wise statement. Alright, I don't know how we've done it, folks, but the ammunition, the power has changed. I should go for health. We're back to knocking out the enemies. They're not as scary as they used to be. This is great. Which means I think I can start going for the green arrow. That feels safe, right? That feels like a safe thing to do. Shit. I need more jewels, though. I don't want to get stuck in the same loop that I was in before. Floor chicken. Yeah, gosh, I don't know. Oh, that was kind of good. Gimme, gimme, gimme. That was good. That was good. I have to make streamers understand... Wait, sorry. I try to make streamers understand how much their streams actually mean to me. Like when I said that these streams are often the highlight of my day, I meant it. Oh, that means so much. Thank you, Rick. I do understand because that's how a lot of streamers are for me. Like there's definitely certain streamers, certain times of day, I genuinely look forward to having them on. And I'm normally a lurker. Like I don't normally chat with them, but I just, yeah, they mean a lot. I understand that. So many Twitch streamers helped me survive the worst of my burnout and through a lot of bad times. Yeah, no, dude, I'm totally there. I get you. Floor chicken sounds like work. Don't tell me you serve the McFloor chicken. The floor McChicken. We're getting pentagram. Shit. They're all disappearing. But no, I totally get that. I don't even really chat with streamers that often. I'm definitely like the textbook lurker. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Get out of here. Oh my god. I'm a lurker. And I'm in danger. Hold on. Oh god, I can't do this. I gotta run. I'm running for it. Alright, that could have been worse. Anyways, yes. Even though I lurk and don't chat with them, still, their streams mean so much. And then, like, some of the communities are so tight-knit. And the people who chat very often, I can tell, are, like, in a similar boat to me of just, like, yeah, they've helped them through hard times. Or they're just, like, a comfort part of their day, too. 5-second rule. That makes me scared for what would happen in an American McDonald's. I feel like I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I had a friend of mine work at a Taco Bell once and she said never eat at a Taco Bell. She was actively warning me like don't ever eat there. And I don't know how I feel about that cuz I'm not a Taco Bell eater to begin with. So to me I was just like, "Oh, okay, whatever." Like it didn't change anything. But a lot of my friends eat at Taco Bell. And I've never told them that story. Because I don't want to, like... I don't know. I don't want to, like, gross people out. She just said, don't go there. She said, I've seen things. And I was like, what things? And she was like, don't eat the meat there. And I said, oh, okay. But I didn't really bother to ask more. Because, like, I... don't go there to begin with. Let's go Bible. I think I'm trying to level up the pentagram too much and it's really starting to screw me over. It's really starting to do not so good things to me. Okay, okay. Oh, BT dubs, before I forget, after I finish the stream today, which is not soon, I'm gonna play like another round of this or something. But I'm trying to remember this. I need to be better at this. I would like to raid somebody. So if anyone's got raid suggestions, get them ready for the end of the stream because it's coming. I want to do that, and I don't want to forget, damn it. Because I always do. I even have a post-it note right here now to remind me. I want to do it. Wait, where's the last thing? I like chatting a lot. I like making stream more fun for the streamer as well. Oh yeah, dude, Rick, no. And everyone that's been in my chat has been an absolute joy to talk to and hang out with. It's been awesome. At least that's what I hope happens. No, yeah, absolutely. Everyone has been a joy, and I'm thankful for everyone here. The person I'd love to suggest always starts like an hour after you sign off. Damn. Okay. Tomorrow might be a longer stream, especially because I'm getting more done today than I thought with work. So maybe tomorrow the times will line up better. Or like Rick will have one. Yeah, for sure. We'll just like, if anyone's got suggestions, I will be open ears. Because a lot of the people I watch, conversely, everyone I watch, I tend to watch like first thing in the morning, or they stream at night. Which is why I stream in the middle of the day. Dude, there's so many gems. Wait, there's more over here too. Please. Shit. This is dumb. Maybe I should just leave. Maybe I should just leave. Maybe I should just abort. Abort the mission. Okay. We can raid Jessica, my artist? Jessica, my artist? Oh, she's painting a fairy door. That'd be cute. That's cute. Is it like a real door? Like, is she doing like digital art and it's like an environment piece of a fairy door? Or is it like a door IRL she's painting? I mean, either way, that sounds adorable. I see sometimes these YouTubers I watch will do like murals in their house, and they're not even like artists per se, or like not artists in the way I'm an artist where like I like draw and paint. They're artists where they like do costuming and makeup and a little bit of painting, and like they do it all. They do a little bit of everything, which is so cool. But then they'll paint like these murals in their house, or like, yeah, on doors. And I'm like, I should do that. That'd be fun. And like, I probably have the chops for that. At least a little bit. On a canvas this time. Oh, that's cool. But she does digital art too, mostly for kids' books. That's right. I thought I recognized the name because I think you've brought her up before in stream. Part of her work is being a kids performer. Adorable. That's awesome. Okay, okay. I should get health. I should get health. Get the floor chickens. I'm actively running away from the green target at this point, aren't I? That's not very good. But that was good. Okay, we're gonna get one more health. And then we're gonna make our way to the left. This is getting dicey, dude. This is getting dicey. I want more firepower. Oh my god. That's right. I gotta remember to step into the water. The water protects me. Should I go armor? I kind of want to go armor at some point. But then again, I don't know. I'm an offensive lady. I like DPS. I like doing a lot of damage. Reduces, okay, incoming damage by 1, increases retaliatory damage by 10%. I don't think I have a lot of retaliatory damage. I'm gonna go luck. That bad? Maybe. Whoops. Maybe I'll get lucky and not die. Maybe I'll get lucky and the enemies will go the wrong direction. You know what I mean? I'll get lucky and they'll be too stupid to go towards me. Add quote, I'm an offensive lady. That's a good one. That's a good one. I really should open up a quotes channel on Discord, shouldn't I? I'll do it. I'll do it. The quotes channel. I gotta ask Alex about doing the quote or question of the day. Oh my god, the question of the day programming thing. I don't even know what to call it. Kind of like a raffle, but that's not the right word. There's a better word. Rip bitrate. Oh no, what happened? Is it okay? It looks okay on my end right now. Also, though, I've heard this game in particular can really rattle the bitrate. Just, oh, this game kills the bit. Yeah, too much going on. Yeah. I do know this game can do that. This game is a bitrate murderer. Yeah. Mine works fine. That's good. That's good. We're only 15 minutes into. That's a good sign. Well, I don't know if I'll make it to 30 minutes. We'll see. Okay. Oh my god. The beholders. They're everywhere. Aw, they remind me of all my little spectators. You guys remember the spectator from Baldur's Gate? I wish I had another one. I wish I had another one. It's wanted for bit slaughter in 10 countries. Get out of here, Alex. How could we forget? It's my favorite. I had no idea it was going to become such a joke, but honestly, it's been like one of my favorite things about the game so far. Oh, hell yeah. Floor chicken. Let me out. With the ghost witches and the pirate guys. They have like masks though. What is that? In their hand there? Weird. I don't know what those guys are now that I can see them. The ghost witches still make sense to me. Okay. Please get off my back. Oh. Okay. Got some there. I'm thinking I should have gotten the crown now. Maybe the crown would have been good. Oh, no. Okay. Oh. Damn it! I wanted those lights. Okay. Alright. I think I might have to camp out here for a bit. I gotta get some gems. That was bad. I shouldn't have done that. That was bad. Pentagram is so bold. I know it is, and I know when it evolves, it becomes amazing. But yeah, working through that is tough. I came up with more lore for Necromancer book in Baldur's Gate 3. What do you mean? Oh yeah, where the skull is the last person who read it. You have more lore now. What is it? We could go like full fan fiction and like make this a whole ass story, you know? Oh my god. Okay. This is good. Maybe. The Bibles really come in clutch when they come out. They come out full force. Yep. We're gonna cut through this way. Yep. Excellent. That's not good. That's not good. This is okay. Oh my god. I feel like I'm in too deep for the armor. Its Evo is so good, but you've got to suffer for it. I know. That's how I feel right now. I am suffering. Maybe I could get the Evo. If I get the crown now, let's do it. The crown is its evolution, right? Some of this is... It's vaguely coming back to me. Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess we're moving forward. Yeah, if we get one chest, I think we could get it. And if it would just help us out, that'd be awesome. I don't know if Poe, what's this guy's name? Poe? I almost called him Paul. Like, that's not it. If Poe could just get there. Poe? Listen, Poe, oh my god, you're so close. Don't fuck this up, dude. Please. Okay, see, they retain sentience and power from the book and have to in turn subdue someone to open the book, and they can resist, but eventually they all succumb and sacrifice the next innocent to the same fate to gain peace. That's very interesting. I could see that being a real thing. If it's not even that book, that sounds very D&D fantasy. We got the thing. We got it. This is the good pentagram. What's it called? Gorgeous moon. Oh. Alright, let's see if we live long enough for it to, like, actually do anything. Oh my god. Please. Alright. Excellent. Oh wow, it's getting a lot. Okay, so now, I guess I'll do magic wand. The magic wand seems dumb. Hey, yeah, we've done it. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'll go. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Okay. Maybe now I should go armor. No, I'm gonna get all this stuff up. I'm just doing it. As I said, I'm an offensive lady. I'm doing it. I'm getting cocky now, though. I can tell. I'm walking too close to the monsters with this low of an HP. It's not good. It's not good. But hey, we're almost at 20 minutes. That ain't bad for our first Poe run. So early in the game. I would, though, really like to get to the arrow now. Please. Alright, wait. I'm gonna let these guys come in. Come on. Idiots. Aw, man, this guy's over here in the corner? Man, that could've... Alright, let's run. The guy in the corner is gonna chase us. If he just came in 2 seconds earlier, he would have been... Alright, that was bad. I didn't see it come in. We died. Alright, what do we get? Porta? Christine. Is her starter the pentagram? That would suck. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see what we can get. I do like just buying all the characters. Expensive as they are. Oh, she starts with an extra level. Okay, that makes sense. We'll try them. What do we have to do for these guys? 5,000 coins in a single run. Oh, get Fire Wand to level 4. Okay. Survive 20 minutes with at least a 10% curse. Alright, that's not so bad. Recover HP. So that's gonna be a floor chicken run. Dang, yeah, that was... That kind of came out of nowhere for me. It wasn't good. Ooh, find and open the coffin in the dairy plant. Oh, these are all... Gotta find the coffins. Shit. Okay, we'll start up here. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. I do like starting with Poe. Maybe we try Christine. Her cooldown's not as fast. That's kind of fun. I'm thinking we do that. Do I have any money for this sort of thing? Yes. Yes. Alright, that's all I got. I'm not buying anything else for $5. Okay. We're gonna go Christine. I'm trying it. I wonder how difficult the coding for this type of game is. You know, I have no idea. I think about that often now that I've seen my husband go from knowing next to nothing about coding to being like a damn good software engineer. You know what I mean? And he and I have talked about even developing a game together at some point, just like combining my art skills and his programming skills and just making something kind of for fun, the two of us. So he's also dabbled in like a little bit of game dev stuff here or there, but nothing too deep. And it is, as a non-programmer, it's crazy how binary and coding turns into this stuff. I have no idea how that works. This game, honestly, parts of it seem really simple, but then I don't know how like the enemies work, right? Like if there's enough enemy variation and stuff. I have no idea. Crazy. All right. I think I'm going to do the library one more time, but we're going for the arrow. I want what's there, and then I'll try the dairy plant. There's so much left. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I feel like the Santa water's the best in this situation. She's fast. She always fast? Damn. Maybe she needs to be, or she just, you know, she gets her ass handed to her. Whoop. Oh my god, she's kind of hard to control. Oh my god. Okay, this is bad. I chose poorly. This was bad. Okay. Maybe whip. Yeah. It can't be worse, right? Guys, Poe is goated. Poe's goated, and I forget how goated he is until you go without him. And then you think, why did I ever leave? Poe, why did I leave you? I shouldn't have. There's gotta be some dev challenges for this one around the sheer volume of enemies and the balance. Yeah, it's almost like from a design standpoint. And then there's so much of it. There's probably so much information that has to be, what's the word? Like optimized. You know what I mean? To get it working quickly and not being buggy. But in the end, it's like, oh, it's 1 GB size game. So I feel like they were able to keep it pretty lean. Yeah, and see, and that's just, I don't have as much information about that. I don't know what would be considered a lean game or not. Because then, like, Stardew Valley is kind of similar. And I think Stardew is also around, isn't it like a gig? Yeah, it's like 115 megabytes, right? That might be different after the newest update, but I think you're just used to Poe being very slow. Oh, that might be it too. I just really like Poe, man. His garlic protects me. Let's do this for the Santa water. Get him. Get him. Oh, God. Okay, this is good. This is good. Oh, it's not. Okay, that was good. Give me this. Yes. That's also going to be good. Just leveling up quicker early. Because clearly I need that. Snaking around. We're snaking around. Okay. Nope. More water. Okay, this is tough. I'm gonna make a run for it. To a light? Lights, anywhere. Light. Oh my god, it didn't even break the first time. I don't know if I'm gonna get out of this. Please. Nope. Chicken. Oh, the garlic. That's it. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. I think if I just get floor chickens now, I think we're fine. I think I can do this. I believe. I don't think. I know I can do this. Right? The positive self-talk. That's what's going to get me through this. Okay. Pixel art isn't very heavy. That makes sense. Heavy, what's the word? Like, maybe dense? I know what you're saying. Like, it doesn't, like, not a lot of information is needed to convey, like, a pixel render. No idea if I say heavy is a good word. Yeah, heavy, dense. I'd say those are both, like, I know what you're saying, for sure. We'll do pentagram. We'll level it up. Get it done early. We got the crown. I move fast now. If I move fast, that means I could get to the green arrow sooner. So I really need to not die. We could do this. Christ. I'm hungry. I need chicken. Please. Okay. Spinach might be a good option. Let's go spinach. Lights. Oh my god, don't do the pentagram now. Don't take this from me. Okay, if I could just keep this health now. She says as she walks right into a freaking mummy. Let's go. Let's go. Oh boy, a whip. Yay. Hey, what is the whip's? Does anybody know what the whip needs to evolve? Because maybe that's something I could go for too. The gram. Forget. It's not armor, is it? But it's like one of those like early game ones, I think. Ugh. Okay. Oh, candelabra. Nope, pentagram. Get rid of it. Okay. Let's go up and around. And over. Oh! What if I got the two birds? I could get the bird evolution. That is like one of my favorite things on this planet. I might be exaggerating a bit, but I love them. The rainbow bird sends me. And I do want to get to the green arrow. This could be it. I can't just make a straight run for it though, or else... Okay, well. I can't make a straight run for it or else I don't get to level up and like become powerful enough to actually defeat anybody then, you know? Becomes like a power problem. All you need is one stone? Wait, what does that mean? One stone? I don't know, Rick. It's going over my head. What do you mean? Oh, to get two birds? Aw. I should have seen that coming. I can find a rock. You should see it, Rick. The two bird combo. It's sick. It evolves into a super rainbow bird, you see. And the super rainbow bird is my favorite thing in the world. I just want to get that. Let me get it. Stop following me. In Finland, we say two flies with one hit. Really? That's funny. But it's the same phrase and like same meaning. Two flies, one hit. Alright. Got more garlic. That's good. I probably need that. Because I hate getting cornered like this. Yeep. Yeep. Okay, so here's the thing that stinks though. If I get offered a Bible, I'm gonna be really tempted to get it. I can only have one more thing now. 2 birds with 1 stone seems a lot more immoral. Yeah. No, that's fair. It seems a lot easier to like kill a fly than it is to like kill a bird. Absolutely. I would feel less bad killing a fly than killing a bird. Oh. Yeah, we'll go pentagram. I think it's gonna pay off in the long run. I know it doesn't seem like it now, but I think I'll be glad I did it. Let's do crown. Chicken? Nope. Chicken? There's chicken. Could be chicken. There's chicken. We've done it. I feel like the chicken is healing her much quicker than Poe. But doesn't Poe have like shit HP? Does she also have shit HP? Or maybe I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. That's a very strong possibility. Okay, run. Go to the arrow. These guys suck. I didn't even see that guy there. I thought he was my bird friend. Uh-oh. Let me out. Because they kind of hit hard. I don't think I like that. Oh! What? She hit me so hard. Oh, I didn't even get any achievement. That was bad. When God sings with all his creations, will flies not be in the choir? No. See, that's the thing. They will be. Guys, you don't understand. This is coming from the person that, like, when I have to, like, kill a spider or an ant, I feel really bad. If I can even move an ant outside, I will do that from my house. I have actually done that before. It just feels less bad than a bird. I can't explain it. I don't have enough money for like any of this, do I? Nope. Just barely. Alright, I'm doing another. I'm going back to Poe. I'm going to the library. I'm doing it. Damn it. This slow old man. He'll make it. Oh, I see. When they explode, they take like half my freaking health, dude. That's awful. So I just need to stay the hell away from them. I really want those. Give them to me. Thank you. Yes, double garlic. Bitch. He's double fisting garlic. No one can stop him now. Ants? Yes, spiders. Rest in the bottom of this book. Wait, really? I feel like I normally hear the opposite because people always say how like spiders are good for the environment and like people will kill them too much and they're good for balance. And then people normally tell me like spiders, screw them. You don't need them. But I do feel bad. I will say this, wasps. Wasps are at the bottom. I hate them. They've done me dirty many times. I don't like them. And I know that might be mean. I don't know where they sit in the environmental totem pole. I hate them. When I see them, I run. I'm not even exaggerating. There's a wasp that got inside our house today. And I don't know how this happens. Well, actually, that's a lie. I kind of do, but I hate it. Last summer, wasps started getting into our house where like I would be sitting on our couch and then I see one flying in our living room and I pick up our dog who doesn't know what a wasp is and would probably like go up and play with it and get stung. I pick up our dog Percy and I go and I take us to like our bedroom or my office or somewhere, close the door so it can't get in. And Alex, thank God, like my actual knight in shining armor will take care of it for me because I'm afraid of wasps. That's like one of the animals I'm afraid of, like way more than even snakes or gators. Hate wasps. And they keep getting into our house for a myriad of reasons, but one of them being they get in through the garage through like a tiny, tiny little hole at the top, and it's because it's so hot outside. This only happens when it hits like 90, 95 degrees, which is it is hitting now this time of year. They come in through this little hole in the garage, seeking some refuge, thinking, oh, cool, I can build a nest in this cool cave-like environment. Awesome. And then if they search enough, the door that leads to our garage sags just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. So at the top of the door frame now, there's a little hole. It doesn't even look like a hole when you're looking at the door, but it's like a crawl space for them to get through the door jamb. And that's like, it's so small. You would think that'd be like a rare occurrence. It's not. It happened like 4 or 5 times last summer, and it's April, and it already happened today, which is nuts. So yeah, I hate them. I hate that they make their way into my house. How dare they? They're not allowed in this space. So yeah, I do not feel bad taking those guys out, especially when they come into my house. How dare they? Outside, I'll just run away. I can run. Come my space, they're gone. I think my deathbed confession to my future wife will be, I'm afraid of spiders and wasps. I just didn't want you to think less of me. Oh, but if she's your wife, she wouldn't think less of you. Can you add sticky tape next to the crack so they can't crawl in? Ooh. Rick, you're thinking the big brain thoughts. That's a good idea. I was really hoping after last summer's anomaly it just wouldn't happen, and then today happened, and I thought, well, I guess it's just the door then. But that's a good idea. Maybe that could be like our next line of defense. And hopefully that will get them, right? I think sometimes what happens is they get stuck in the garage. So like they fly into the garage. I think they get stuck there and they don't know how to get out. Because then as soon as they fly into our house, they always make a beeline for this one window. And it's our really big window in the living area. And I think they make it through the door jamb. And then they fly into the house. They make it around the corner into the big living space. And then think, hell yeah, that's my way out. And they go for it. And then they slam into the window and they fall down. And then that's when I go, oh my God. And I pick up Percy and I run. And luckily, this has only happened one time when Alex wasn't home. I forget what even happened. I think I ended up having to kill it, but it was like a whole ordeal. Alex will just pick up a shoe and be like, all right, I got you. And for me, I'm like, I don't know. I'm just terrified. I'm like doing the whole like, oh. Like throwing shit in the corner. It's bad. Okay. I'm gonna just get these couple and then we're gonna make our way back over. Maybe not. I remember I used to be scared. It was like I had some bad experiences with wasps and then I was afraid of like any bug with a stinger. Including bees for a while, but since then I've learned how bees can be quite chill. I'm a friend of the bumblebees. It's just wasps that I don't like. Wasps and dirt daubers, I think they're called. A wasp stung me on the ear when I was a kid. It felt like it was on fire for hours. That's awful. Oh, and that would make like your whole face ache. That probably feels similar to like, I'm stuck in the corner. I can imagine that probably feels similar to like getting an ear piercing. I remember when I got my helix pierced, it was like the whole side of my face, kind of down my neck, started feeling like it was really warm. Like I was standing really close to like a stove or a fire or something. And, yeah, my whole neck was kind of sore from it for that day or two. I can imagine that's not pleasant. I love bumblebees, silly little fur balls. Yeah, they really are. We get them a lot in our yard during that season. Let's talk about this earlier on stream. There's a season between like December and May-ish when we don't really have to mow our lawns because it's not snowy or anything, but it's just cool enough and dry enough that the grass doesn't grow. But so instead, wildflowers bloom. And during that time, so for us, it's like January. January is bumblebee season, and there's always all these wildflowers and clovers on the ground, and then the bees are all over everyone's yards. They're so cute. And then the wasps come out in the summer, and I get angry again. The Florida heat really just makes me an angrier person. Maybe that's why Floridians are crazy. You know? Maybe the weather just does something to their brains. Who knows? I'm gonna throw that hypothesis out there. Okay, okay, here we go. I think the zigzag method is good. Okay, okay, come on. Get out of here, get out of here. The laurel is also proving helpful. Let's go. Okay. Ooh. More of that. Let's do Babel. I kind of miss the pentagram now. Like, not the pentagram. I really want to be leveling it up. I don't know if I'm going to get it, though. Come on, come on. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy. Get out of here. Okay, that was good. That was good. Yes. Hell yeah. Okay, Laurel's good. I will take that. Oop. Okay. Swing by and get all this. And we head to the west. Westward bound. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, I think leveling up the fire wand, we at least unlocked a character now. So we got something out of this run. If I die, it wasn't completely for nothing. Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. Ooh, Santa water. Absolutely. Give me more of that. Yep. Okay. To the west. Ooh, a time thing and a floor chicken? Dude, let's go. Give me this. This is just gonna buy us time. Buying us time. That was awesome. That's awesome. These purple guys with the swords, they're a lot. They're a lot to deal with. I don't like them. The broccoli guys, not so much. They're less scary. Isn't the fire wand evolution? I think it's spinach, right? Maybe if we get offered spinach, I'm gonna go for that. Okay, okay. I can tell I'm getting a little closer because the angle of the arrow is starting to change. Oh my god. Oh no, she's gonna blow up! Okay. I learned my lesson. She's coming back. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here! I don't want you here! You're not welcome. Not my library. Oh god, okay. They're scary. Now that I know what they do, they're a lot scarier to me than they used to be. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. I haven't leveled up in a while. I'm annoyed at how so many business ideas need so much starting capital. Oh, I know. I know it's even that way with a lot of like art ventures because like I have some ideas of stuff I want to do in the future and even like publishing a book, a game, if you ever want to develop a show or a graphic novel. It's like, yeah, there's self-publishing stuff, which is awesome, but it's like that can be so much work, especially if you have to market on your own and you don't have the either your own money out of pocket or the help to do it. And yeah, I can imagine starting the business. It's yeah, lots of hurdles. It's crazy. I'd love to open a darkness restaurant, which is like an experience. Okay, wait, an experience dinner where everything is eaten in complete darkness. That'd be interesting. Is it silent too, or is it just dark? You know what I mean? Either way, that would be an interesting experience. Could you imagine if no one's talking and it's just like the clanking of dishes and then you hear like cooks in the back or something? That'd be wild. I think it'd be kind of cool to talk through that though, but I think I'm gonna go pentagram. Yeah. Let's get all this. Let's get all this. Maybe the pentagram will save my ass at some point. Just like the laurel. Yeah, it'd be interesting. A darkness restaurant. You know, okay, actually, now that I think about it, another reason that'd be super... Like, I say weird, but weird sounds like insulting. I don't mean it insulting. I mean it in a cool way of like, ooh, that's something I'd want to experience once, at least once in my life. Because it's just so, like, off the wall. And like what you're saying, it's an experience. It's something to do and say you've done at some point. I'm a person that, like, I have to have lights on when I eat. Like, I don't like eating in the dark. I think the one exception is if I'm in a movie theater and I'm eating popcorn. But even then, it's like being able to see the food I'm picking up and then eating. I don't know. I've never really thought about that. But yeah, I normally eat with lights on. I never really eat with lights off. And even if it's just dark around me, I turn on an overhead light. Just dark. I could have a blind date night or something. Oh, where singles get paired into a group to meet other singles. That'd be cool. Honestly, I bet you'd have a lot of people really like that part of it. You'd have a lot of people into a singles blind date night for that very reason. All right, we got garlic. That also reminds me of like a funny story of like the very first time my husband, so we're dating and we're basically children at this point because we started dating when we were like 14 years old. We the first meal we had together, I think was like it was a couple of different foods put together, which is like very like typical American thing. But it was like steak and one other food we had in that was like corn on the cob. Oh, there's the book. Wait, no! Don't do this to me! Okay. Anyways, we had like, before I read this, we had like steak and corn on the cob, and our first dinner together was eating something as messy as corn on the cob and like it getting stuck in your teeth and stuff. Yeah, it was an experience. But we ended up together, so look at us now. That's the kind of food maybe it would have been best not to eat in front of each other. Especially when you're 14, you're so awkward. You don't know what to do with yourself and you're embarrassed about everything. Anyways, what do we find? Okay, permanently allows to peek at discovered weapon evolutions. Oh, that's nice. And unions from the pause menu. Heck yeah. And now I'm slow. I'm slow? But you know what, if we die? At least we got that out of this. That was good. That was good. I need to get rid of what? Where are these coming from? Get out of here, ladies. Nobody wants you here. Get out. Get out. You're... Oh my god, this is bad. More garlic. God, this is bad. Okay. You know what? Whatever. I got here what I came here for. Or, I got what I came here for. I don't care. Okay. I could really use, yeah, like a pentagram right now. I wish I had done that when they were on the screen. That would have been great. Okay, okay. Let's go over here. Let's get some more. I guess now we're just gonna collect gems. That's gonna be it. So after you kiss, you can go, here's some of your corn back. Ah. Yeah, it was probably not the best first meal, but you know. If anything, look at us now. Wait, there's a gold one. I'm so distracted by what's on the screen. There's so much happening now. I just want to get this. Let me in. Okay. What have we got? Okay. I'll take a fire one. That's fine. And we got some money. That's good. I always forget about money from the chests. God damn it. Yeah, I always just get really excited about the weapons. And the evolutions. Garlic. Garlic. Okay. I don't really have a goal anymore in here, which is good. It means the next time I play, we'll do Dairy Farm. Yeah, Dairy Farm will be next on the list. Oh, it's looking bad. No! Oh god, they're caving in on me. The spectators got me again. I can't imagine dating at 14. At almost 29, I'm still working on getting started with it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a part of me that's really like, I mean, we joke around with each other all the time that it's like, I'm really glad we almost dated when we did and got together, but a lot of it's really lucky that we've been mature through it even at a young age. Not saying we were like super mature back then, but like mature enough to grow together and not necessarily like hold each other back or get caught up on like stupid teenage drama, you know? Yeah, it's been a very like lucky thing that we've grown together and we haven't grown apart, because we both recognize that that just happens naturally in a lot of relationships, and it just didn't with us. A lot of our hobbies and values changed, but they changed together and they just always aligned, which was awesome. But yeah, we always say how lucky we are for like dating now, or not dating now, how should I say, not having to date now, because like Tinder culture and like hookup culture or just dating in general now seems like it can be a mess. And I don't envy people who have to traverse that world. It seems like a lot. And I think just because we met in high school and then just like stayed together and like, okay, yeah, this is great for us, it was good. I don't think I would do well in current dating culture, personally. It's hell. Yeah, like I really don't understand how people meet each other, especially in this era. And then people talk about like a loneliness epidemic in our generation, and how like people don't really know how to socialize, or like getting out there can be really difficult. People don't know what they're looking for in a partner, and yeah, I don't envy you guys, but I wish you the best of luck. Okay, with that, I think it's gonna be the end of stream. I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna put on lo-fi. We're gonna raid. I'm gonna remember to raid. Yes. Okay, this is all set up. Yay! Okay. Is there anything else I need to talk about while we're signing off? I'm streaming tomorrow at the same time. We're gonna do Baldur's Gate, which I'm excited about. And then I think I'm gonna try to stream Wednesday as well, because no stream Thursday. I leave, and I'm going for a week. I'm gonna go into a mountain cabin, which maybe I'll post like some pictures or something on Discord. It's a really pretty cabin. We've been there many a time. It's awesome. And just like mountain and river pictures always make me happy. This is how abandonment issues are formed. But I'm coming back. That's why the Discord's here. It's so I can keep y'all up to date. I would feel so bad if the Discord wasn't here, because then I wouldn't be able to actually tell you guys what's going on. But yeah, I think I put an announcement for this there, and then of course, like as it comes, I'll keep you guys updated, post pictures and whatever. But yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Baldur's Gate will be a good time. I can join Wednesday though if you find the time to stream. Yay, cool. Yeah, tomorrow and Wednesday are the plan. Thursday is when we leave to drive, and it's like a 12-hour drive. It's long. It's a time. So yeah. And then I'm hoping to be back. We're driving back next like Thursday or Friday. And then whatever day after, I'm gonna try to stream again. Or like if I need a day to recoup, you know, maybe that. I'm hoping that next weekend. So the weekend of like the 3rd, 4th, that one is when I'm gonna be streaming again. Just put the Lord of the Rings trilogy to play on the dashboard. Honestly though, that's a pretty good idea. My husband and I last year, okay, Alex and I actually put on streamers because there was a big event. It wasn't even like an event, like a charity event. It was just a game that was coming out last year, and we were so looking forward to watching a particular streamer do it. It was like their thing. And we were going to miss it because it was the day we drove up. And so I think I ended up just like plugging it into my phone, and then I was able to watch some of it, but we basically listened to it on the car as if it were like a podcast. That was what we did for a lot of the ride up. We might do that again too, but Lord of the Rings is a great idea. That'd be a great way to break up the long car ride. So yeah, I think with that, no other announcements really. Let's see if anyone I watch is live to raid. No one I feel comfortable raiding. They all have like 3,000 viewers. Bye, Miley. Thanks for joining. Hope you're having a good start to your week. If anybody has raid suggestions, I'd be happy to hear them out. What was it was like Jessica Mai? Was that it? Oh, I see. Jessica Mai artist, right? Okay, sweet. You guys cool with rating? I'm gonna do it. This is my first time rating, I think. I hope I do it right. I'm gonna wait, let me see. Hold up, let me see. I can watch this stream real quick. I got an ad. Rip. I hate ads. Screw ads. Okay, cool. And then I can follow them too. I'm wanting to find more art streams to follow, and just like other people my size, you know, and like watch people grow together. It's fun. I've done that a bit with like industry artists too, and it's just a good time. It's a good time. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go do it. All right, gang. We're going to raid. I'm going to raid more often. Thank you for helping. And just thanks for hanging out today. It's been a blast. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And I'll be back tomorrow. And if I don't see you then, I'll see you around some other time. So I guess I just press the start raid button. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you for hanging out. See ya. Okay, I think it's going. It says ready to raid in 5 seconds. Yeah, there's a timer. Awesome. 2, 1. Goodbye. See ya. Raid.